Top of the morning's fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And I got some new news for you concerning Adrian the Problem Broner. You know, lately the only problem Adrien Broner has been is for himself. Okay? Adrien Broner has stated on Boxing 24, I'll leave the source below, that he wants $100 million to fight either Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather Jr. You know, what do you say to that? You know what I mean? Like, the first thing you would think to say about that would be he's trying to price himself out. That's what a person that, you know, on the business standpoint would be saying. But really, honestly, it's like, I feel that Adrian is smelling himself. I think since his name has been brought up as possible opponent for both Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, he's trying to cash out. He's already has 3 losses. He's lost to Maidana. He's lost to Porter. Who else did he lose to? I can't even remember who was the last person he lost to. But anyway, every time he stepped up in class, he's been shut down. I know he's a good, you know, he sells tickets, he does, but I don't see how he can justify wanting $100 million. That's $100 million. You know what I mean? Now, the news around the campfire is that he signed a $50 million, I think a 5-year, $50 million deal with Floyd Mayweather. So we know that's a lie. If you want $100 million to fight either guy, that makes no sense. Broner's tripping, man. You know what I mean? He's always been that kind of way. He's about billions and this and that. He wants to, you know, sonify his ego. And he's really to me, he's turning into a con. He's that guy that's looking in, and I mean a con, I mean an Amir Khan. Okay? Because Amir Khan had that same type of mindset. You know, he didn't ask for that amount of money though. That's stupid. That's just ridiculous to ask for that type of money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what Adrien Broner thinks. You know, if he does ever get a fight, which I doubt, he won't get that money. You know, and if he doesn't accept anything else than that, he doesn't want the fight. You know, he doesn't want to fight Floyd, and he doesn't want to fight Manny Pacquiao. Because remember, Manny Pacquiao and Broner had a plan to fight back in the day a couple years ago. You know, so it's just highly unlikely. You know, he might just be talking trash. He says if he fights Floyd Mayweather, he'll come out with 50 Cent, and if he fights Manny Pacquiao, he'll come out with Eminem. You know, so a lot of you know, and these are both guys, Eminem and 50 Cent. You know, Eminem doesn't care for Manny Pacquiao. He said it in his lyrics, and of course 50 Cent and Mayweather are beefing. So, you know, that would be a good mind game strategy, but you know, how good would it be when Floyd comes in there and dismantles Broner? But that would be a good fight, because the last fight I seen Floyd with, he was fighting McGregor, but you know, that wasn't a real fight, honestly. You know what I mean? We got to call it what it is. But so we'll see how Floyd looks at 41 years old when he really trains, when he really comes back, because he can't stay away. I told you guys that. You know what I mean? He'll fight someone safe like Broner. You know, something that will sell if he goes that route. You know, if Manny Pacquiao doesn't get a piece of him first. But if it's up to Broner and he's really serious about only taking $100 million, that fight won't happen. He'll price himself out, and he'll miss a big opportunity to, you know, fight one of the best or 2 of the best fighters in the world. You know what I mean? And it'll be his fault, and his legacy will never really be sealed. And every time that he stepped up in competition, he had been shut down anyway. So you got to understand something about Broner. Broner needs to understand that while he was in his quote-unquote pretty boy stage, like Floyd was, when he was beating everybody, Floyd didn't lose. Floyd, you know, had tough fights with Castillo and, you know, guys like that when he broke his hand. Guys like Jesus Chavez, you know, those were really challenging fights. But he did get the best of them sooner or later, okay? Broner never done that. Broner was the kind of guy that, you know, Maidana gave him all types of trouble. He never avenged that loss with Maidana. You know, he lost a bit against Porter. So, you know, oh yeah, and he lost against Mikey Garcia too. That's the other guy that he lost to. And these are all elite fighters. You know what I'm saying? Porter's an elite fighter, you know, a top of the welterweight division. He's the WBC now. You know what I mean? So, and you know, Mikey Garcia, he tied with Jesse Vargas. You know, Jesse Vargas is on the DAZN app right now, and he's doing really well for himself, and I'm proud of him. You know, but all these guys he's had problems with, so that's been a scratch in his record. You know, Mikey Garcia, another elite fighter, he never beat these guys. So I mean, for them just considering to fight Broner, he should understand that he is that guy that's the safe pick. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to realize that it's not an opportunity for you to show your ass and ask for a horrendous amount of money. It's just stupid. It just does not make sense. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Mr. About Billions, the problem, Adrien Broner. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.